first cat?
This is our first cat. He's right here. This is my first ram sweater. I don't have any other. This is my first.
Hi friends and welcome to Wives vs. World. I'm Jackie.
I'm Anya.
And today we wanted to do something that we saw another couple of YouTubers do, Jamie and Shaba. And so we want to talk about our firsts. We've been together for 12 years.
Yep.
Do you remember any firsts that we've had?
I'm not sure, honestly. But let's try to dig in our little minds and see if we can find some good stories to tell.
So do you remember the first time we met?
I do remember the first time we met because I was starstruck. We knew each other kind of online before we actually met in real life. We were in the same kind of fashion community online back in 2008. And I had seen your pictures online and I was very in love.
So we met at night class, Japanese language lessons. It was quite random. Why did you start?
I started because I was going to Japan on exchange the year after that, so I wanted to prepare and learn some Japanese beforehand.
I started because I was a giant weeb, and I just got my first job in a supermarket, and the person who was teaching me the ropes was like, so I just started Japanese, do you want to come?
Just suddenly one day, without any preparation or anything, I came into the class one evening and there you were. And I knew who you were because I had a major crush on you. And I was like, I was 14, I was very much in love, I had a huge crush. I could not talk to you. I was so intimidated. My heart was just racing. I was sweating. I was so nervous.
I hardly even saw you.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so that was the first time we met. How about the first time we kissed? No.
I think it was, we were attending a birthday party in 2008, early spring maybe, in King's Garden.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Everyone was drunk and having fun and kissing everybody at the party.
Yes.
Basically. And I think we kissed at that party.
I mean, why not?
Yeah.
You know, I kissed everyone else.
Exactly.
Pre-COVID.
Yeah. I can't imagine the youth we had now. We kissed so many people. It's crazy to think about right now.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it was a great time.
How about then the first time? This is a big one, I think, especially if you go by like American media. The first time the words "I love you" were uttered.
Yeah, I do remember this. I'm not sure you do.
No, I don't at all.
None of us put a lot of stock into the words "I love you." We're both very loose with those words, right? It isn't a big thing. And I remember it was 1 week after we began dating. We woke up and we're just having fun, and then suddenly I just said, I love you, to something like a response, and I had no control. I hadn't thought about it. I hadn't like given it any gravity or anything. I was just like, oh, I love you, just suddenly, and you said it back right after.
Oh, that's good.
No, without
hesitation,
without thinking. Yeah,
no apprehension.
No. And after that, I think we've said it at least once a day, every single day since then.
Do you remember the first time you met my parents?
I don't, but like something inside me tells me that we had muffins.
Muffins?
And I had a really hard time eating back then in general.
Yeah, especially in front of people.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I don't remember the first time I met your mom, but I do remember the first time I was seen by your dad. So we had just had this really nice party at your place, and your brother was also having a party, and it got late and it got
messy.
It got very messy, but it was so much fun. And so like I passed out on a couch that was temporarily sitting in the dining room.
Kitchen.
The kitchen, yeah.
We were both sleeping in this tiny couch.
The first thing I see in the morning is this walrus looking man who's just staring at me. You're in my arms and I'm like, oh fuck. You know? And he just looks at me and he just moves on. I was like, was that your dad? Very intimidating.
He's very much like me.
Yes. The energy, the vibe. Same.
So how about the first time we moved in together?
We've been dating for how long? Like a year?
A year and 3 months,
year and some?
I think.
And you'd just gotten back from exchange, the aforementioned exchange.
Yeah.
And I was clashing with my parents a lot at the time. So your mom, like very graciously, convinced your mom to take the car and a bunch of moving boxes, and then just you came and you picked me up, and from that moment on I lived with you guys in your little room for 3 years.
Yeah, we lived there for 3 years. Like, it's kind of wild. It was supposed to be like 2 weeks just to see if you were doing better at our place.
Exactly, and maybe I could find something somewhere with someone.
Yeah, but that never happened.
We had some. Do you remember the first pets we had together? Like, I know we have. Oh, is he still alive?
Yes, I think so. he's just
just collapsed. So before we had him, we've had a bunch of. You've had a bunch of pets. I've had some pets, but together we wanted to get some pets of our own.
Yeah,
we did a lot of thinking, and then we settled on rats, and so we got these 2 beautiful little rat girls. They were so cute.
Very cute.
Called Freya and I think Cindy.
So adorable.
Yeah, but unfortunately both of them got some nasty tumors.
Yeah, we didn't have them for very long, unfortunately. We've always liked animals a lot, right?
So we lived... Sorry, I'm out of frame.
Goodbye.
So we lived with your parents, we got the rats, then we moved out. And our first apartment, the one we still have, it's like 50 square meters, which I'm sorry, Americans, I don't know what
we will look it up. It's gonna be here.
It's gonna be here.
Hey.
More than spacious enough.
Yeah,
I think
it's a small apartment. It is a 1-bedroom apartment, I think they call it in USA, right?
Yeah, we count rooms in Denmark, not bedrooms.
Yeah, because you can do something else than a bedroom. So it doesn't make sense to count it by bedrooms, because it could be anything.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's a 2-room apartment.
It could be a 4-bedroom apartment if you're willing to sleep in the kitchen and or the bathroom.
Exactly.
Meanwhile, landlords be like...
Oh my god. We have a living room and a bedroom and a little tiny kitchen.
Yes, exactly.
And we're very happy there. We've lived there for 8 years now, I think. And I think we'll have it, yes.
I think we'll have it. It's...
Okay. Wow! Okay.
That was our first child screaming! So how about the first time you actually knew that we were meant to be together? Do you know when that was?
Honestly, I'm not sure about that. I don't have one specific event. We'd been dating for a few weeks or something, and I came to your house, and we hadn't really talked much, and I was kind of unsure where I had you or whatever, because you weren't that good at answering my text and stuff like that.
No, I was very flaky.
But then when I came to your house, the first thing you did was just say, "Oh, I've missed you," and gave me a really big hug, and you were really clingy. You still are, of course. I think I just realized that you liked me, I guess.
I think for me it was we were a couple of months into dating. Sometimes you start out as friends, you become a couple. Sometimes you start out not knowing each other at all, and then you become a couple. For us, I didn't know at the beginning that you were the one. But then we were a couple of months into our relationship, and...
Oh no. Okay.
No, okay. Nothing here. I was going home from school, I don't know, something, and it just struck me how much I did not want to go home. I wanted to go to your place.
Aww.
I think what I felt was some kind of dependency or maybe addiction. I don't know. I was I could not wait to be together with you again. And we're maybe 3 months into this. And suddenly it just struck me how much I did not want this to end ever.
Aww. That's so romantic.
And then, of course, I find out that I hadn't really been listening to what you were saying, because you tell me that all of a sudden you have to go to Japan for 6 months. What was I supposed to do with that information?
Yeah, you kind of crumbled.
Totally.
Yeah, you had really gotten used to me being in your life, taking care of you. And I think it's interesting because I also had of course this very big crush on you, and I had for a long time, a year or something before we started dating.
But you didn't know me.
I had no idea, because we never talked, we never hung out, we didn't know each other at all, we weren't friends, anything like that. And I remember just thinking, I don't really care how it goes, I don't care if we break up, I just want to try it. Yeah. And then we did start, and still I was 15 and you were 17.
Yeah.
And I remember I thought we're trying this. I don't know if it's meant to be forever. I don't know anything at all. We just together, we like each other, and that's kind of it. I remember when I was going on exchange, our friends kept asking us, are you gonna break up? What's gonna happen? Yeah. And I just kept saying, I don't know, we'll see. We like each other, so there's no reason to break up, so we'll see. It was not a problem at all. We're going to talk about something long distance at some point. But that wasn't a problem at all, and we still liked each other when I came home, and we liked each other ever since, moved in together, and yeah. I think that's
the most interesting bits. If there are like other firsts that you want to hear about or are curious about, you can ask in the comments, and we'll see if we can get around to answering.
Exactly.
So this was it for this time. It was a lot of fun rehashing old stories and walking down memory lane with you guys. I'm so madly in love with you.
You too, baby. Kissing ASMR. Thank you. If you like this kind of if you like this kind of content, you can subscribe to our channel, and if you want more of us, you can find us on Instagram. That's it for now. We hope to see you next time. Bye. Where are we? What is this? Did we buy a house?
No.
The answer is no.